Right now, as I speak, my daughter is obsessed, and I mean obsessed, with ants. At first, she was interested in stories revolving around insects, short videos of them, and displayed just curious observation. And then she ended up getting an encyclopedia of insects, a big, beautiful book. I will try to show that to you sometime in case your kids might be interested. And she ended up reading almost the entire book, and now she is after bugs and bees and grasshoppers and ants all the time, to the extent of befriending them and creating comfy beds in matchboxes for them to sleep in. She can be amusing at times. Hello, namaste, and welcome to the homeschooling series. Starting today, what's to come is probably the most important segments of this series. So let's start. There are many different styles or approaches to homeschooling, but we will look into the common ones here. One is unit studies, very close to what I mentioned in today's introduction. That is one such example. They allow children to learn about one topic of interest through a variety of subject areas and outings, lessons, research, stories, history, mythology, videos, and exploring museums and gardens and so on. This can be a lot of fun, and the learning is especially very seamless because of the natural inclination of the child. Unit studies can also be a portion of overall learning, and it is good to keep it that way mostly. Then is classical homeschooling. This is somewhat similar to what the schools in general follow, but in homeschooling it is much more streamlined. It focuses on logic, reasoning, critical thinking, language and literature, general knowledge, cause and effect, so on and so forth. This type has more of a structure and a plan, and is often a good choice for the average homeschooler. Although this method can be somewhat rigid, homeschoolers can always adapt it to accordingly suit their needs. Distance education, this is the next one. Distance education, online learning, e-learning. The internet today is a plethora of information and courses across varied fields. I have used the internet extensively in preparing study material for my daughter. I can't do without it, in fact. This can be more suitable for the older children who have developed the habit of self-study. However, it is recommended not to do this overly because this method relies heavily on electronic devices and digital media. And finally, I would like to talk about eclectic homeschooling. This is the method I chiefly follow, along with a well-defined framework. It is doing whatever works by trying out a number of different things. Much like parenting, there is no single approach. So this method happens to be more relaxed, and this greatly varies from home to home. Yes, I recommend this style, but then go ahead with whatever suits you and your child. You can choose any method, but get ready to be a student along with your child. This has been my personal experience and journey all along. I would also like to talk a little about the pace of homeschooling. Mostly the natural learning pace of the child is taken into consideration. Some are early bloomers, some are late bloomers, and homeschooling caters to both of them without the child having to go through boredom, repetition, humiliation, or inferiority complex, pressure, etc. Homeschooling allows you to adopt the right learning approach for your child, and there isn't just one approach, and it will never be the same or consistent speed, so to speak. That's it in today's video. I'll see you in the next again, in which the most burning questions are going to be answered to the best of my ability. Until then, bye.